back again, and this time it's FLCL Season 3, aka FLCL Alternative. Let me tell you, Alternative seems like the Joy Luck Club of the FLCL series. I mean, we had the first one where it was like, oh, well, what we got here is very simple. We just got a boy that has to deal with a freaking damn girl and adult problems, adult issues. Then the second one is basically about a girl who actually is antisocial, and it looks like the reason why she's antisocial is because her dad. She had issues with her dad, waiting for her dad to come back, and yet he hasn't come back. He never came back, and eventually he finally came to terms where now it's pretty good, where it's like, hey, dude, she's okay. Yeah, just like the boy, but of course, I have to admit, we have no idea where he is at all. We have no idea where the hell he is, but his robot pal slash robot buddy or sidekick, he got freaking hurt. Well, at least in the very end of the season 2, even though we saw him torn apart and crucified. At least the good news is that he was able to actually become new again. That was cool. So now we get to season 3, and season 3 is just a big thing for girls. I'm like, dude, if you're a girl and you like girly stuff, this series is for you, especially if you like FLCL and you're a girl and you like girly stuff. It's like a nice little mixture of that. Anyway, so let's get started. So first things first, the main character left her house. She's going to school. While going to school, she puts on some headphones and listens to some music. She monologues. Apparently, there's drawings and highlights and such surrounding her peripheral vision while we're looking at them. And well, yeah, she said she will do something. I'm like, what exactly did you say you'll do? I missed that. What are you gonna do? So she's chipper. She's a character that actually is different from the second character that we got in the second season. Yeah, this time she actually, even though she does seem a little bit down, she doesn't seem so down when she with her friends. Her friends, she could actually be completely different. So, anyways, we got one of her friends actually has a weird dad who slurps his food and slurps an egg and crap. And then we got her fat friend. I know it's messed up, but at least the good news is not we're gonna not gonna be bastards and be like, oh yeah, let's take a page from Pitch Perfect. Her name is Fat Monica. It's like frick you. We're just gonna call her the fat friend, okay? Frick you, because at least I'm not a complete jerkbag like you guys who are writing over there. Like, yeah, and now I forever hate that freaking damn actor. Yeah, it's like, good for you. You wrecked her career for me. It's like, yeah, it was like last man in the world and she's there. It's like, oh, hell no. Well, anyways, back to this. So they got a fat friend. Apparently, she likes Dr. Pepper and many other foods. I was like, Dr. Pepper? I've been drinking Dr. Pepper since 2005. I haven't really loved Dr. Pepper since they changed the damn formula. 23 flavors my ass. Anyways, so apparently she has a fun philosophy where she's like, hey, if I eat as much as I want in the morning, I'm able to burn all of it off, meaning they're all 0 calories. Like, dude, yeah, your friend is right. It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way at all. I can tell you the truth. It doesn't work that way. Woo, what the hell, man? What the freaking hell? Oh my gosh. Wow. Anyways, let's continue on. So we also have another friend of theirs who apparently made it to a magazine. It looks like she's going to aspire to be a model, supposedly. It's like, yeah, that happened to me. That's funny. It's like, yeah, that happened to me. There's like at least 2 to 3 girls I went to high school with, and guess what? They eventually became models. One became pregnant, and now she's a mom, married. The other one, I have no freaking idea. She deleted her Facebook page, and the other one, I have no idea. I think she again another one who deleted her Facebook page. So, anyways, yeah. So she's gonna try to be one, but not exactly. What the ones I used to know went down. They went down to the sexy part. She just went down to actually just being a model. Like for instance, trying on clothes for JC Penney's ad and stuff like that. That's what she's trying to do. So in class bell rings, they have to run to class. First episode is called Flying Memory. So the teacher actually mentioned something important will happen, and it turns out it's just about a freaking stupid basketball game, which they kind of act like what my team used to do, which is always lose, lose, lose. Yeah, they're losing, and they're like, "Oh well, this one surely will be the first time we'll win." Like, what the frick? Anyways, the girls talk and the thing, and apparently her name is maybe Connie or Kona or something like that. So the girls actually hang out after school, I think. Yeah, so it's now school. School ended. Now we actually talk about grad. Okay, I'm sorry, text message. No, they're talking about post graduation stuff, and it's like we're all average. And it actually is hard to be average, and I agree. It's kind of hard being average in high school. It's like personal experience. Like, dude, I started horribly. And freshman year, forget about it. I started very, very badly. I was actually like less than a, or actually say average, not above average. Okay, average is fine. That's easy to do. Yeah, I was average when I first started high school, but they're seniors. At that point, I was able to freaking somehow get myself up. I'm actually made it to like A's and B's at that point. It's like, holy frick, what the frick happened? Did I transformed into freaking damn Super Saiyan student or what? Anyways, yeah, the beautiful girl, the girl who wants to become a model, says she wants to marry a rich person. Maybe a basketball player, maybe a rapper, something like that. And apparently Kona, the main character, she wants to be Sailor Moon because she said, oh, I want to see a talking cat. And talking cat give me a wand where I could actually transform. It's like, I'm pretty sure that's Sailor Moon. I'm pretty sure that's Sailor Moon, aka Usagi, aka Serena. That's what you're talking about. That's what you want to be. So, anyways, the poor guy actually. Oh yeah, sorry, I went too far. First, we hear two of their classmates talking about, hey, well, what you gonna do, man? You're gonna go to the basketball games? Like, I have nothing better to do. Okay, let's just see. Sometimes it's interesting. I would figure because she said, I want something interesting happening in my life. It's like, oh, well, we'll go to the basketball game. Oh, well, anyways, apparently the main character actually works at a noodle shop, and it's a trend. It's like every single main character has a freaking dad, mom, maybe uncle this time. They own a freaking shop that serves food. It's like it's a trend apparently. It's a freaking trend. So she works at a noodle shop and no, her dad isn't Poe and isn't the Dragon Warrior. It would be kind of interesting if it was. It's like, holy frick, the Dragon Warrior. Holy crap. So, anyways, yeah, so there's the one guy, which this guy is very important. This guy actually ordered some noodles and then he accidentally put a lot of spice in the noodles. So he has too much spicy in his meal and he decides to gulp it all down. It's like, oh, what the frick, man? You need to get some milk. Yeah, acids and bases. You gotta make sure you learn that in chemistry or you're gonna have that hard burn for some hours. So the prime minister was on TV and she said how he's kind of funny. It's like, oh, dude, are we listening to President Hippo or what? But she was like, oh, we gotta freaking do something about that freaking damn stupid aliens. So we're gonna have a freaking travel ban for aliens. No one can go to space. Oh man. It's like no one can go to space, man. It's not right. I don't like this at all. These bastards who come to space doing all this bullcrap from the first season to second season. We're now putting a travel ban on. I was like, what the frick? And then all of a sudden, Fooly Cooley shows up. Yep, Haruko. Yep, she shows up, man, and well, she just walks in and apparently she asks for some milk after getting some attention. But of course, well, the two talk, the guy and the girl and the main character talk. They talk to each other, and then basically, fully coolly interrupts them, and she's being herself. And it's like, what the frick? And like I said, she asked for milk, and it's even more what the frick. She's like, hey, so you're 17, aren't you? You're starting to figure things out, aren't you? It's like, oh my gosh, if that was a dude, you know he'll get freaking arrested. He would get arrested. Oh man. So the guy actually wants to have another bowl. Most likely he's gonna spice it up again. And the guy actually eyes Fooly Cooly. Yeah, he eyes Haruko. It's like, what? What's going on here? Do you know each other? So we get to the community center because they said at the end of the day they will go to the community center and hang out with each other. Which what they do? They hang out again. And two of them are playing Jenga, the fatty and also the model. They're playing Jenga, and whoever loses actually has to take out the trash. Sadly, Fatty lost. I know it sounds horrible. I know. I was like, "How you you calling her fat? You freaking bastard! You're a jerk." It's like, okay, how about Rotunda? Okay, there we go. I know someone named Rotunda. She was kind of cute. It's like, what the frick, man? What the frick? It's like, anyway, so let's see. Kona actually mentions what Fulikuli said in her freaking comment, the fact that she's tangled and such, and life is not going to wait for you. Life is not going to wait to happen. They all laugh except, of course, Kona. And, well, Rotunda actually decided to make some bottle rockets. She's going to make a bottle rocket because she just has the urge to. And they all actually decides to help. And it's funny to see them ask so many questions, and Rotunda just snaps on them. Meanwhile, the crazy enough, we have freaking damn Haruko Fulikuli looking like a freaking damn pedophile. She has freaking binoculars looking at the girls, what they're doing. What the freaking hell? Oh my gosh. What the hell? And the guy from before apparently found her, and he's like, "Hey, what you doing here, man? And he knows that she's not from Earth. He's like, what are you doing here? What's your game plan? Are you trying to get some NOs again? Are you looking for those?" And apparently she might be trying to. And, well, at least the good news is that the girls actually made a big bottle rocket. Yeah, but the thing is number one, the bottle rocket looks too plain to fly. And number two, funny insult. Diabetes don't wait for anyone. It doesn't wait for anyone. That was a good one for Rotunda's expense. That was funny. So after the commercial, they go. She goes back home, and then she goes out again, goes to school. She apparently has a little brother. So at school, they decide to design on blueprint what the rocket will look like, and then they are dedicated to do it with a montage. That's right, montage, montage. They're going with a montage, montage. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm watching too much South Park. I'm sorry, guys. So let me tell you, Rotunda eats so damn much. Like, oh my gosh. Holy frick, she eats so damn much. Man, she's like freaking Poe. Kung Fu Panda. So apparently they showed a mall, and I think that's foreshadowing. They said, "Oh, we're not going to go to the mall, but the mall is kind of like Walmart." I'm pretty sure that eventually we're going to go into the mall. Most likely something's going to happen in the mall. I think that's foreshadowing. So they go and they decorate the freaking big rocket. And yeah, it's a freaking damn big rocket. It's not a small bottle. They use multiple bottles because the girl drinks so much damn Dr. Pepper. Oh, Frank, it's like I drank Dr. Pepper in sophomore year multiple times, but that was when you were able to get it for $1. Yeah, now it's like $1.50, $2. It's like freak you, middle finger. But at least the good news is that I just drank like the one that usually you get in stores, a small one, not a liter. She drinks a liter. Holy frick, she drinks a liter. Oh my gosh, she's as messed up as my uncle. So yeah, they made a big fat rocket, and of course the montage was them going to so many stores and doing it, and also one run to get more food. So at the end, the freaking rocket looks pretty. It looks pretty. So they tried actually launch it, and well, I think it crashed on them. It's like it just straight up went down, but or so we think. But it turns out it's a big freaking pin, like someone or even God himself was like, "Oh, I gotta make sure I mark this. This is the day that they actually. This is the place where they made this awesome bottle rocket." And he clicks it, and then the freaking pin went down and destroyed the damn rocket. It's like, wow, man. It's like if God actually did that, it's like, holy shizzle. What the hell? What the hell, man? Dang, that's as bad as throwing a lightning strike. Anyways, oh gosh. So the freaking rocket is destroyed, of course. And we scroll down. And then a figure shows up, and the figure turns into a mouth-breathing monster. And the girls try to run, but Kona couldn't freaking run at all. She can't move, and she tears up. And then FLCL out of nowhere, well, we already know she was there anyways. She goes and defends the girls, but she doesn't even have a guitar. So yeah, apparently she was almost eating. This is a good freaking action. It's a good action moment. You should definitely check this one out. So the girls actually try to get Kona up because apparently now she fainted. So apparently a Dr. Pepper chug. So yeah, she's finally up, and then all of a sudden she gets a horn like many of our usual antagonists get, and the horn turns into a flower. What the frick? You mean like the um comfort plant? Oh my gosh, I want to sell some of those comfort plants. It's like, yes, you heard of comfort animals. How about a comfort plant? And it costs $3,000. Oh fuck. Oh my gosh. Anyways, FLCL actually took out the monster's eye. She actually held it in her hand like as if Mortal Kombat. But, you know. So the freaking community center is now destroyed because the monster decides to grow as if Rita Repulsa herself was like, no more ranges! Let my monster grow! It's like, oh, yeah, it's freaking damn big. It's big as hell. So the girls actually look upon, and then Haruko, aka FLCL, apparently has a badge. She's apparently the galactic policewoman. So she's just like Jacko, apparently, but of course better. So FLCO says, "Oh well, I can battle this monster, but I need your assistance. I need that flower out of your head." What the? And she goes and pulls the flower out, and the girls aren't even trying to help her out with her friend. They're just watching as she does it. And apparently, she pulls out a 1967 model Mustang guitar. Whatever. So she battles again and eventually got one good hit in, and then she got the kill shot. And eventually, a big explosion happens, and they said that they're going to have to remake the model. No, no, Haruko said, "Oh, you can remake the model," and she kind of said like, "Oh yeah, it's shattered like your dreams." It's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" Or your life. It's like, what the friggin' hell, man. So, anyways, the guy actually explains the process of how she actually was able to teleport that damn guitar, along with the freaking monster. How did that happen? So we cut to the next day, and they're at the beach. They have the rocket ready again, and the rocket's about to fire, and it's flying good, and then it crashed right into the water, right in front of the well, right behind the main character, making a big splash, and now she's all wet. They all laugh about it except for, of course, the main character. And she decides to come up there and be like, "Oh, yeah, well, I'm a monster." Ugh. And she throws everyone in the freaking damn water. Now, how she's able to throw Rotunda in the water, I don't freaking know. She should have broke her back. Yeah, either that or she found out how to be like a Batman. So it ends with a monologue, and they had a fun time at the beach. And then, of course, well, during that time, there was three things that actually shot up in the air. Who knows what the hell those are? So there we go. The messed up part for me is just the fact that I kind of think this is not my cup of tea. This one definitely is not my cup of tea. So, hey, if this does get more views, if it actually gets better and beats the what happened in season two, like I think the highest one was 100 views. So if it gets more than 100 views, I will continue. Other than that, I'm like, I might just wrap it all up in tight little bow after those 6 episodes. So, anyways, yeah, it's up to you guys. But really, it's not my cup of tea. I wish it was. But I think these are going to just be delayed by 1 week or so.